We have FIFA, right? Something soccer.
So does it become like pizza?
Oh my god, today it's so hot. It's 90 degrees out.
Not ideal.
Yeah. Wait, let me check. Hello. Oh, I have one, but I'm not sure if it's true. Like you just wear shoes at home.
Oh no, that's like very 50-50.
Oh.
Most people I know do not do shoes in their house. Yeah. So in America we do tip, which to my knowledge is not super common in other countries.
In Germany we do tip. So,
Oh, you do?
But I feel like in America it seems more obligatory, like you have to do it.
Yeah.
You will get yelled at if you don't do it. In Germany if you go to a nice restaurant they will still expect you to tip, but they cannot say anything if you don't do it. Like 20% you have to tip.
I think it's gone up nowadays though, to my knowledge. But like usually if it's like okay, 15%.
50?
15.
Oh.
50 is like crazy.
Usually 15 is like the base, and then 20 is like, it was good. And then 25 is like, that was really good service.
In Brazil,
yeah.
we do have like a 10%. We don't call it a tip, we call it a service fee.
We have those too.
Yeah, in Brazil it's for anything. It doesn't matter if your party is small or big, you have a service charge of 10%. And then if you want, you can leave a tip, but not mandatory.
Same in Indonesia, also like that. But usually people tip more on hotel or like massage.
No, in the UK, they add it to your bill automatically, but you can choose to pay it.
Oh.
So you can say to them, I didn't like the service, please take off the service charge.
Yeah, it's the same in Brazil too, but nobody takes it off ever. It's like unless you had a really bad service.
Yeah.
You're paying.
That's basically
Yeah.
what.
What about in Turkey?
It changes in Turkey. Sometimes they include it in the bill, but if it's not included, people leave a tip
Okay.
themselves.
Yeah. So in the States, we don't get very many vacation days. A lot of times people only get like 12 days. Although I think nowadays they actually get more. I think we get more than 12 days a year though nowadays in the States.
Is that because you have many like days, like holidays, or?
My reference for days off is like for my mother. She's a nurse, so she only gets, I think, like 12 days a year. And that includes your sick days.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
you-
so she works in the ER for a long time, so they're always around really sick people. So no matter how sick you are, you just work. Otherwise, it's unpaid.
What if you're sick?
So this is paid vacation days.
So if you're sick for more than 12 days, then you just get it unpaid.
Yeah. You guys look shocked.
Yeah. We feel sad.
Yeah, it is a little sad. In Indonesia, how many vacation days do you usually get?
For paid vacation, it's supposed to be 12 because like per month is one, they count it. But we have a lot of like red dates on the calendar.
The holidays.
So, yeah, because our country have like 5 religion and each religion have their own holidays. So by that time we gonna have a rest.
Wow.
We are similar on that too. Like everything is a good reason for.
Oh, that's really nice.
And then what about in Turkey?
In Turkey, we also have a lot of holidays, and also they get like 25 to 30 days off. As far as I know, I never worked full time back in Turkey as well. But yeah.
In America. So one thing I'm sure we are all very familiar with is American-sized portions.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the restaurants. I was like a little bit surprised because I saw also like people like to order appetizers, you know, and then the main course and then dessert. That adds all up because when I saw the appetizer portion sizes, they were already
full
like
meals.
a main meal.
Yeah.
I was like, how can you eat appetizer and main meal and still have room for dessert?
I was stricken with the cereal size.
Oh, just the box size that they
Yeah,
sell?
it's like I can maybe eat 3 months with just one meal box. And also the milk and the orange juice.
We do
bottle.
tend to buy in bulk for things. So we do tend to buy larger sizes and then take like less trips
So
to the
you
store.
laugh about us when we come with this little thing, like, right? Because it's like they're 3 liters.
I mean, I don't see most people in the States carry around like a big thing of milk.
No, we also at the morning, for example, in my home, we have the little orange juice, for example, that little box.
Just like a juice box.
A juice
Yeah,
box.
just a juice box. For like children, they have juice boxes. I don't think adults typically drink from juice boxes because they are more marketed towards children, and they are typically not real fruit juice. Yeah, they're like juice from concentrate, which is not concentrated juice. No, that's not what that means. So we usually just pour it into a glass and like drink that separately. I also don't like peanut butter.
I love peanut butter.
I like it.
I don't think it's as famous as it is in the States.
Yeah.
But I eat it just as much as people do in the States. But I don't know if it's because I'm, not in Brazil.
Yeah.
Or it's just personal preference, I guess.
I think Indonesia has a lot of peanut butter.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Put it on.
Yeah.
The only thing I could tell you is like children eating like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I never knew about those sandwiches, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, until I met somebody from America.
That they do with peanut butter is not peanut butter and jelly, it's peanut butter and honey sandwiches.
Oh, that sounds sweet.
Slices of banana too.
That's
that
something
one.
that we do
And
too.
cinnamon.
So in the States, one other thing that we love are college sports. So the barbecue face painting, like cheerleading, all that stuff is more focused around football. It's not focused so much around other college sports. College football is a big thing. It is fun if you go to the States. We have a thing called, it's not called a barbecue. We call it tailgating. So basically people in the parking lots and stuff, they'll drive up to the venue because they're pretty big, so people get there really, really early, and they'll like barbecue and stuff and like grill meat and basically have a party before the event even starts. Ooh. It's like a big cultural thing. There's a lot of like typical foods that you could see there. And then you go into the sporting event. People like, they paint their faces. People will go in shirtless. All the guys lined up, shirts off, letters painted on the stomach. And like, that's their team name. Do you guys get as hyped up for college sports as we do?
In Brazil, we do have something that we call like university games.
Okay.
So each major kind of like competes with other universities, and usually we travel to like a different city and we compete for a few days. And yeah, people do get hyped up. There's a lot of drinking involved.
Yeah, so America's the only place that calls football as soccer, but I also say football.
It was like, no, everybody's calling football. No, let's get soccer.
Yeah. So you gotta be
Well, in
different.
America they will be like, I think it
Yes.
actually is, like soccer is in the name, I think, of the official, like, we have FIFA, right? And then in America, I think that like association is actually something soccer, I believe. Like it's, yeah.
So does it become like pizza?
No, I don't know what I don't know what the league name is in the States, but I believe it has the word soccer and not football in it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you guys all call them football?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
football.
Our Indonesian name, it's not football.
What is it called for you?
Sepak bola. Sepak it means like kicking, and bola it means ball, so kicking the ball.
Okay. So obviously we do not use the metric system, we use feet and inches. How do you all feel about that?
I hate it.
Yeah.
Why?
I have all the time use the Google to.
Yeah.
Me too.
So if I told you guys, oh my god, today it's so hot, it's 90 degrees out.
Not ideal.
Yeah.
Can be.
I'm like, wait, let me check.
I would be looking at your clothes to have a hint.
For reference, today I believe our high temperature is like 73 degrees.
Okay.
I don't know Fahrenheit at all.
Yeah.
But we do use feet and inches in the UK.
I've heard that.
We do,
Yeah.
but we use Celsius.
Do you also use pounds?
No,
Okay.
we use grams, kilograms, and stone. To measure your body weight, we use stone. We don't use kilograms.
And then our date formatting is usually a little bit different in the States. We do it month, like day of the month, and then the year. How does that compare?
Why?
Has to come first.
So for each of your countries, what order do you put the month, date, and the year?
In Indonesia, we put date, then months, then year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
thing.
Same.
Same like that.
That's why when I first came to Korea, it was like confusing as well because they put like
year.
months. In the
Korea
first
also
one,
does.
right?
Yeah.
No, but
They do
has
year,
sense
month,
because
day.
It's like
Yeah.
a year,
Year, month,
month, and day. but
Yeah.
But then there is the States that's like,
Monday.
Yeah.
Why?
I think because when we talk to, we usually like, today is June 6th. We would say it like that, so the way that we write it is the same.
To me, it makes more sense to
Yeah.
put the day as the first one because it's like the
smallest.
biggest detail, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the most specific, and then like the bigger one is like a month, and then the year.
And maybe it's
so.
for the language too, because I
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
6 de junio, so I say the day and after the month.
yeah, same in Portuguese.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do have it with the day for, it depends on like what you're looking at, but a lot of times on official documents.
But in the UK, it's interchangeable when you say it.
How do you guys feel about the Americanisms?
That's what makes your country special, right?
The lack of sense. That's okay, I agree. Like the tips, the college sports. Did you know people painted their stomachs?
I've seen
A lot
Maybe
of
from the movies, yeah.
High school movies.
But like their whole everything.
Yep. So today we talked about some things that only Americans do.
If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.
We will see you soon.
Bye!